Welcome back, boys and girls, to another exciting week of NGDL, Pokemon. And my team, the Miami Dolphiones, is now 1-2, trying to get back up to 500 against the Serbian Sevipers. And first thing you're going to notice right off the bat is Serbia has an Uber. So as you guys, I explained it the first time, this is a money draft. You can draft Pokemon of any tier, including Uber. Now, obviously, Uber is going to cost an enormous $65. So he's not able to fill out his team, with very high-tiered mons after that. I actually feel pretty good about this matchup because I do have some really powerful priority users, which I feel can help against his Uber Deoxys-Attack. And I just have to make sure I'm prepared for other things like Azumarill and Quagsire, which give my team some slight issues. Now, this team was drafted by Tditdatdwt, but because he can't do Wi-Fi, he's going to be using a stand-in here against Toronto Pure, so that's who I'm fighting for this match. So here we go. We're trying to get back up to 2-2, back to 500. And as you can see, there's the teams. No real surprises as far as his team. Pretty much exactly what I expected. So he's going to go ahead and lead with Yanmega as I lead with my Jolteon. This is one of the matchups I actually kind of wanted. And I'm decided just to go for the Volt Switch. Now, he does have Quagsire, which he could go into to stop the Volt Switch. But I feel pretty confident about just doing it. And instead, he's going to go into Electros. Not going to take a whole lot of damage, obviously, from... Oh, sorry, I just go for the Thunderbolt. I lied. I went for the Thunderbolt. This is actually a Choice Scarf Jolteon, and the reason I brought Choice Scarf Jolteon is to outspeed any Deoxys short of a Deoxys-Attack. A Scarf Deoxys-Attack, which I'm not expecting to have him use. So, yeah, I just do that, and I'm going to switch out into Claydol. Now, he goes for the knockoff. As you can see, he did not knock an item off from my Claydol. I'm actually bringing Ghostium-Z Claydol here, which is a little surprise I've hoped to pop off. And I'm just going to go ahead and set up Stealth Rocks, mainly because of this Yanmega. And plus, it's early in the match, so it's good to set them up, get some residual damage on switching in. So, yeah, I'm just going to go into Goodra. I did bring a Assault Vest Goodra, but unlike most Assault Vest Goodras, I'm actually going to be a physical set, and I did that because I really, really want to be able to go for Power Whip against both Azumarill and Quagsire. So, I'm going to go for a Rock Slide. I know that he can't really do anything to me. He's probably going to switch, and he does go into Azumarill. Now, he thought I was going to be banded after seeing that, and he stays in thinking that I pretty much had to keep going for Rock Slide if I stay in, and that's going to surprise him. He should have known just by the damage, or lack thereof, he did with the Bug Buzz against me, but indeed, I'm able to get a quick KO there, and that was actually the main purpose of this Goodra. He's going to go into Deoxys, and I feel like it's a really important thing, even though he's probably going to kill me, to scout whatever set this Deoxys is going to be. And as you can see, it is a Life Orb set, which is actually one of the things I was not expecting. I was actually expecting Choice Band, which I was actually kind of worried about due to the fact that Choice Band Extreme Speeds can one-shot certain teams, things on my team, including this Jolteon. But now that I see the Life Orb, I feel a lot better about it. So now I am going to try to Volt Switch as he goes into Quagsire. Not going to work, obviously, due to the ground typing. And Quagsire is probably the thing that I tried to counter-team against most on his team. So I'm just going to go into Scizor. He's kind of going to Scald or Earthquake, which ever does his fancy. He ends up double switching, though, into Electros. And I'm actually okay. Electros is one of the slowest Pokemon in the game. Even Scizor can outspeed it and just go for the U-turn. And this is actually a choice-banded Scizor, but it also has Toxic and Defog. So, kind of like a toolbox Scizor, like I was using in a couple of battles, but it also has the Choice Band. So, and I did that because I really, really want to get that Choice Band Bullet Punch off on Deoxys-Attack. Anyway, he's just going to continue. Well, he goes for a Flamethrower, which does decent damage to Claydol. I'm just going to be able to finish off with Psychic because I actually do outspeed. And, yeah, now he's going to go into Deoxys. And looking at my team, I pretty much have to sack Claydol. This thing can pretty much revenge kill as it sees fit, and I don't want to lose anything else. It's a shame I never did get the Never-Ending Nightmare off, but Claydol definitely did its job as well. So, feel pretty confident about this. I go into Jolteon, and here I'm thinking, okay, gotta go for the Hidden Power Grass to get his freaking Quagsire. And he goes into Quagsire. I'm like, yes! This is amazing! I'm going to get rid of this thing, and I'm going to be set up super go. Not affected at all. So, thanks, Use, for this. Use is a really cool YouTuber. And I don't think he did this on purpose to sabotage, but when he genned this particular Jolteon for this match, he made it Hidden Power Electric instead of Grass. And I sent him Hidden Power Grass And yeah, obviously, why would you want Hidden Power Electric Jolteon? I have 3 electric moves now on that Jolteon, which isn't ideal. So I'm just gonna have to switch into Scizor. I have to switch out, obviously, being locked in a Hidden Power Electric. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Tox against this Quagsire. Because it's probably the best way I have to deal with it at this point. And thankfully, he doesn't get the burn, which is nice. I'm going to go out into my Porygon-Z. I did bring Specs Porygon-Z this time, and he's going to switch into Machamp. And here I make a second really big mistake. I was actually calcing first to see if he could kill me with because I see that he's Guts, obviously with the Burn Orb or whatever. And I end up running out of time in the match. I was trying to count to see if Tri-Attack would kill. Or I needed to go for the Hyper Beam, but first I was calculating to see if he could kill me with a priority move, and I ran out of time, and it auto-chose, I guess, Hidden Power Grass. So that was the second big mistake, and yeah, that wrong Hidden Power and Jolteon has really thrown off my game at this point, so I'm like, well, crap. As soon as that happened, because I was literally about to hit the button, and then it's like, oh, I guess I'm automatically going for Hidden Power Grass. But, yeah, this does give me an opportunity, though, to go out into my Greninja. I know the only priority he can have is Bullet Punch, so I'm not really that afraid of it. Obviously, he didn't go for it against Porygon-Z, and that is going to let me get off my evolution, or whatever you want to call it, into Ash Greninja, though, as I just go for the Ice Beam. Now, I'm actually using a modest spec set, and the reason I'm doing that is because you need modest specs in order to one-shot Deoxys, guaranteed with Water Shuriken, but it ends up being pretty, you know, obviously better against him anyway, because none of his Pokemon that he has, I really need Timid to outspeed, so I can outspeed just fine with Modest, and it's just going to hit a little bit harder. In fact, it nearly, with Ice Beam, mind you, yeah, just completely wrecks this Quagsire, so it's down to red, and I can just keep going for that Ice Beam, which will, of course, be able to 2-hit KO. So he's going to go into Yan Mega after this, and what little I've seen of this Yan Mega, I'm not really sure about its set, but I'm kind of thinking Scarf. Even if it is, my best play is, because his last Pokemon is Deoxys, I can finish off Deoxys with any of my Pokemon at this point. I can finish off with Ash Greninja, with Water Shuriken, I can finish off with the Choice Band, Bullet Punch, and I can even finish it off, obviously, with Scarf Jolteon. So, my best play actually is just to sack off Ash Greninja, or just sack off something, so I can just go out into my Scizor, and as you can see, he is Scarfed. He was able to outspeed my Greninja, but that means I can just go into my Scizor, and with a Choice Band and Adaptability, I'm able to KO from half health. And obviously, his last Pokemon is Deoxys-Attack, which is literally made out of paper, or something weaker than paper even, which is obviously not going to be able to take a Bullet Punch either. And even if he did have Extreme Speed and managed to KO Scizor, which I don't think he could have, I know for a fact that he couldn't, with Life Orb, 1-hit KO my Jolteon, except for obviously with a crit. If he had Choice Band on Choice Band Extreme Speed, he could have, actually. That's why I was afraid of Choice Band. But yeah, we actually win here. I'm a little salty still about that wrong Hidden Power. I feel like I could have gotten a 4-0 or a 5-0 if it wasn't for that Hidden Power. And if you guys aren't aware, in our league, KOs are like a tiebreaker. So it's kind of unfortunate I wasn't able to obviously have that right Hidden Power, because I would have been able to win by a greater margin, which would have been nice. But still, it feels good to win. I feel like I prepared very well for that match. So, shout out and thank you to Jill for Prez. And today's question of the day is, what is your favorite Pokemon gym badge? And note that this is not your favorite gym leader or your favorite gym. Talking about what is your favorite design of any gym badge in any Pokemon game. All of them have their own unique designs. As for me, I've always thought that the Rainbow badge looked neat. And I also like the Zephyr badge in the second generation, as well as the Rising badge in that generation. None of the other ones, really stick out to me as, something that's memorable. But I'm sure that certain badge designs might be memorable to some of you. So leave a comment about that, and see you guys again next time. Bye.